welcome back to the channel. Today I'm sharing with you an updated small home tour. Now, if you've been around for a while, then you know I have posted mini home tours, and I will have those linked down below if you'd like to check them out. They're really fun to look back on because you can see what a difference our house, what am I saying? You can see what our house used to look like versus what it looks like now, and it's a huge difference. Honestly, we have done so much work. We have poured blood, sweat, tears, so much love poured into this house, and I'm so proud of how far we've come, and I'm excited to share this video with you, hopefully give you some ideas, inspiration for your small space. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right in. We are starting off this home tour with just a very calm walkthrough, giving you guys just an idea of what everything looks like, and then I will go into more vlog style, chatting about each space later on in the video, and I'll put a timestamp here on the screen if you'd like to jump ahead.
I couldn't even if I tried it. All I hear is this voice inside of me, but I do my best to hide it, and I pray that it is temporarily. I've been lost for so long, but you make me feel that I am on something true, something real. You make me believe, you make me feel again. Left behind back at the station. Suddenly there's no one else but me around. I lost my thought in translation. Oh, if I could only bring this back around. I have been lost for so long, but you make me feel that I am on something true, something real. You make me believe when I need it the most, when there are clouds over me with insecurity. You'd be my Holy Ghost, 'cause you make me feel that I am on something true, something real. You make me believe, you make me feel again. You make me believe, you make me feel again. You make me believe, you make me feel again.
All right, now that I have walked you through the whole house, I want to just go back through and point out some of the things that we've recently purchased that I feel like have transformed each individual space. So starting in the living room, by the way, if I miss anything by linking it, don't hesitate to ask. I know I mentioned that earlier, but I'm not joking. Ask me if you're curious about something. So here we did end up getting 2 new armchairs, which I'm so glad we ended up getting these. They were $112 a piece. Very, very inexpensive, great quality. They look amazing. and they were easy to put together. All you had to do was just twist on the legs and pop the back right in. But the reason I like these is because I feel like they work well for the small space, but the back is still kind of high, and it actually hides something that I'm not happy with. So the built-ins used to be black. I ended up painting them. I love them the lighter color, but I didn't love how the doors turned out. I don't like that you can see through them. I just feel like it looks a little bit more farmhouse. And I took the lines out. You can actually see the marks where I took that out. It looked better when it was black, is what I'm trying to say. So I plan on replacing those, but for now, it actually hides the doors really well, and it just looks a little bit more complete. So I like that. And it's actually hidden storage now too. So I have like blankets in there, some frames that I'm not using at the moment. So that has worked out great. I also decided to get a new coffee table. I did DIY one that looked similar, but it ended up being a tiny bit too tall. And I actually love the style of this one with the open base. I feel like it keeps the space looking airy, but it's still the style, the dark round, table that I wanted. And this is amazing, amazing quality. And it was, once again, super easy to put together. And then all my decor in here is really just from a variety of places. I get some things from Walmart, Hobby Lobby, thrift stores. I love to thrift store shop for all my books and things and my little knickknacks. So, the candle though is from Walmart, and it smells so darn good. So I'll be sure to have that linked. And then I recently replaced the rug in here with this outdoor rug. This is the My Texas House Nora, and this is I think it's a 7x10, which is kind of like an interesting size. I always thought it was like an 8x10, but it's a 7x10. But I love the texture of it, and I love that it's the light beige, but it's also like not too light. It actually has some variation in it, which I feel like hides stains pretty well. And the texture it added, that cream color, was just what this living room needed, because before we've always had like the gray tile, and it just kind of like makes everything look cool tone. So adding the warmth in here, I think, was just what the space needed. The couch is from Cheetah Living. I get a lot of questions on that. It's held up amazing. They don't sell this particular style anymore, but they do have one similar that I can put in the description box. And I definitely recommend it, because anything I've ever gotten from Cheetah Living has held up so well. And then I am obviously obsessed with monsteras. I do have them all throughout the main living space, and I want to get more. I want one for my bedroom. I do have a houseplant in there, but I don't know what it's called. It's like the little vining one right here. I prefer to have a monstera, so I'm going to be working on finding more of those. I try to wait till they go on sale because they can be a little expensive, but I love my houseplants. And then really nothing's changed in the dining room except for the table. I can't remember if I had this in here the last tour or not, but this is from Wayfair. Very inexpensive. I will say it does scratch kind of easy on the top, and I don't know if it's just because we are pretty rough on our furniture. Overall, though, it's held up great. The cushions are really easy to keep clean. I shampoo those, and I actually sprayed them with Scotch Guard. And then I try to just keep up with the little shampooer. But I love the look of the table. That mid-century look is like my favorite. My chandelier is still the same. That is from Amazon. And then the curtains are also from Amazon. I do want to replace these. I haven't found any that I love more than these yet, so I just keep hanging these back up. But I don't know if you can tell on camera or not. They do have like a little bit of a pink undertone, which is not my favorite. So that's why I do want to try to find a different set. But they're just so expensive, and these work. So, I'm not in a rush. Also, paint colors. My doors and all my trim in the house, that is Pebble by Beyond Paint. And then the walls are Agreeable Gray by Sherwin-Williams in an eggshell finish. I know. You're probably thinking like, what? A lot of people go with satin or, stuff like that, so it's easier to clean. But honestly, eggshell has been great for us. It doesn't shine, so I think it does help make everything, just kind of flow really nice. I think anytime you get too much of a sheen, it can sometimes clash with other paint colors, so I think that's why it works well. So yeah, that's all Beyond Paint, Pebble, and even the pantry here is that color too. So now let's go ahead and move into the kitchen, I guess, while we're over here. Pantry, we did that. I'll link that video below. All it is basically the upper cabinets stacked on top of each other, and each one is individually screwed into the wall. And this is where we keep our food. So I'll show you. It's not the most organized thing in the world, but it works. And yeah, we really like it. And then on this one here, this is where we keep all the dog stuff, fly swatters, dog food. You know, you get the point. I'm not going to show you all of them because you're pretty messy. And I do need to do some touch-ups. However, don't let that fool you. I haven't painted in a while. And I mean, all my doors and trim have held up great with Beyond Paint. You know, wear and tear is normal with any type of paint job. So, oh, the record player. Y'all, we got this from a yard sale. And this thing is old. So old. But let me show you because it's the coolest thing ever. And you know, this is not something that people have in their house often, so I'm really proud of it. We paid $100 for it, worth every penny. Wait till you hear this. And blow them all away. Yeah. I love it. So yeah, we like to play that. And then I do have a motion light up here. I think I have it turned off because I just charged it. Yeah. I love my motion lights. I have been literally obsessed. So I like that because at night it lights up when you walk by it. It's the coolest thing ever. My motion lights, look, I have them down here too. When you get older, certain little things make you really happy. By the way, these two chairs are from Wayfair. Love them. I accidentally put mine together wrong. They're holding up fine, but let me show you. It's kind of funny. Look at this. How did that even happen? But even though they're not put together right, they are beautiful and comfortable, and I love them. I need to take the time to take them apart and redo it. You know, it's one of those things. But anyway, so here's just one more little look from this way. I also get a lot of questions, why is there a mirror here? And I have a lot of mirrors in the house. I don't know. We like to check ourselves out. Just kidding. No, first of all, this mirror makes it look like the hallway's continuing. This one was here before this one was here, and with the thermostat being here, it does limit what you can put here, and you can't put anything that sticks out right there because the fridge has to open all the way. So instead of doing like pictures, I was like, oh, we'll do a mirror, and it'll bounce the light off and make it feel a little bit bigger, and I like it, so that's all that matters. But in here, I did end up redoing the backsplash. I got my tile from Lowe's. I did a Subway style, but with the marble that I really love. And I like this marble because it does have like brown tones in it. So I feel like it really pulls from the kitchen island that I DIY'd. So I did end up painting this myself, and I love how it turned out, but I recently sealed it and I accidentally messed it up. So I need to redo this at some point in time. And I also did get a quote on getting all of our countertops replaced so that way everything matched. It's just a little out of our budget at this moment, so we'll save that for down the line. It's not like we're in a rush. I mean, I still think the kitchen looks pretty, even though the countertop has like a weird glare right now because I tried to use like a glossy sealant and it like started bubbling. Oh, it was awful, but it's fine. Anyway, and I actually like how the kitchen has turned out. It looks really pretty. In like down the line, we do want to redo all this, and I want to do like a range hood, possibly take down the microwave. We don't use our microwave that much, actually hardly ever. So I think we could get away with just like a small microwave somewhere and have like a range hood and redo these cabinets. I think that would make the kitchen just pop. But we're talking way down the line. Like I feel like the kitchen looks pretty, and I'm happy with it. And then we did end up getting a new fridge. Highly recommend. I love our fridge so much. I know a lot of people don't like the pull-out freezer drawer, but it works well for us because we tend to have a lot more fridge items than freezer items. And in my old fridge, you couldn't fit nothing in it. So this has been so wonderful. I mean, it's massive. The one downfall is that in order to get this drawer open, both of the doors have to be open. Every single time you got to get cheese. So that's like really the only thing that annoys me. But other than that, she's beautiful. And it's like a matte finish, so it never gets fingerprints on it. That has been, oh, what a blessing. Because the old fridge looked disgusting all the time. Oh, one more thing I did want to point out is that we took the pendant lights down. And at first, I was like, oh my gosh, am I gonna like it? I'm so used to having them. But I feel like it really opened up the kitchen. It's not something like hanging in your face anymore. One less thing that I have to dust. And I really didn't love the style of the pendant lights I had before, and I couldn't find anything that I loved, so I don't miss them. I actually really like it without them. So that is pretty much it as far as like updates. And oh, no, it's not, because I got to show you this rug I got from Lowe's, and it is the most beautiful long runner rug. It was like $50, and it's like, how do I explain this material? Like, I don't even know. Like, this is like rubber, but this is like washable rug, and it doesn't budge. It doesn't slide. Like, I mean, it does slide if you make it slide. It's just really great quality, and I will make sure to have this linked because I think it just really makes your kitchen pop, in my opinion. I love the, the design of it and everything. Oh, and something nobody ever really talks about is their trash can. I know mine's a little gross, but this trash can is really good. It has like the step on it, and then this part lifts up so you can like hold your trash bag in place. I really like it a lot. Dylan hates this style of trash can where you have to put your foot on it. But if you're like a woman, then you know. I do really like it. However, I do really want to get a trash can pull out like drawer thing so I can put the trash can in here instead so it's out of the kitchen. I think that will help a lot, like kind of open up this space. So that is in the near future. All right, we'll go ahead and go into my room now since we're already on this side of the house. But in here, I did get a new dresser. I ordered this one from Amazon, and it was a pain in the rear end to put together. It took Dylan like 8 hours, I'm not joking. And he did most of it by himself. I was there for moral support. I really like it. He has all of his clothes in there now. You will notice I did end up eliminating one full dresser in here because it was just way too crowded before. So all his clothes now go in the drawers, and then I decided to utilize the closet for all of my clothes. And then of course he's got more of his clothes back here hanging up that need to be hung up. But I went through everything, organized really well. I have like all my leggings, shorts, everything that I need in these bins here. And this has been, oh my gosh, what a blessing. Before I was really struggling having the dresser and this over here. I felt like I had way too many clothes. I recently did a massive declutter series on my channel, so go check that out too. But that has been staying nice and clean and organized, and I'm really proud of my closet. Although I feel like on camera it does look kind of messy. It's just because it's so small. Like you can see how the clothes kind of stick out compared to this. Oh, and then I did hang some stuff that the kids have gotten me, my hats, purses, and things. So that does kind of take up some wall space. But it's functional. That's all that matters. So over here, I do have my large arched mirror. I got that from Wayfair. Really inexpensive, and it's great. I feel like it makes the bedroom look so huge. And then I do have my treadmill in here because I did get a new one. So I like to have one in each room. And what I do is at night when I want to walk, if I don't walk in the building, I drop this down and I put it right here in front of the mirror. And when I'm done, I fold it up and move it back out of the way. And these are towels that we use for the pool pretty much daily. So these will be dirty in about, give it 1 hour. And then my bathroom, nothing's changed in here really, except for the mirror and the bamboo blinds. I really love this bathroom. It's so pretty. The one thing I do want to change is the vanity. I do plan on replacing this hopefully sooner than later. It's not like a huge rush because this one is functional. I just want something that's a little bit easier to, well, not easier to clean because all vanities are about the same, but this one's all stained up and it's just like solid white. I want something with some design in it similar to the other bathroom. So that is on the to-do list, of course. There's always stuff on the to-do list. But yeah, that's my bathroom. And I really like it with this mirror in here instead. I feel like it just looks a little bit cleaner and crisp. And in case you're wondering, yes, our dogs have a pillow. Nog sleeps right here, and he literally uses a pillow like a human, so that's his little setup. And here is the front bathroom. We recently replaced the vanity. I got this from Home Depot at such a great price. Love this so much. I love the marble detail. And then look, check it out. My faucet actually lights up. It is the coolest thing ever. So I really like that, and I did like a little refresh in here recently. One thing we do plan on doing is adding a bathtub, so that is kind of exciting. I got a quote on that. It'll be about, I think he said right around like $2,500 to pull out the tile, put in the new tub. I'll have to replace some of the tile, like where it's going to be damaged, but we really want a tub. The kids never use this bathroom, and having 2 stand-up showers is kind of pointless when you have kids. Like, it's nice to have a tub. So definitely want to get that done sooner than later. Once again, added it to the list of things. But that's the little tiny front bathroom. But let's go outside because there's some things I want to show you out here that we have done and changed. All right, so out here, this is where Dylan and I usually sit and talk. This whole set is from Cheetah Living. This set is from Amazon. My fans are from Walmart. Very, very great. Oh my gosh, if you ever buy anything, get you some fans like this for outside. Game changer, especially if you live in Florida where it's so hot and humid. And we just mounted these on some like little straps, and they're kind of just like hanging upside down, but it works so well. And then y'all saw that we built the pool deck. My umbrella is from Dami Outdoor Living, but you can actually get it on Amazon too. That is such a blessing. It actually just winds up and you can cover the entire pool for shade. So we love that. You just can't have it up in super windy conditions because it can damage it. So that's something to consider if you live in like a very windy area. But that is pretty much all of the outdoor space. We have like a little sitting area right here too. And then over here, all my plants are doing so good. Look at these. Oh my gosh, I love it. I didn't think this was ever going to come back. It kept dying, but it's doing so well this year. I need to trim all the bottom pieces so all the nutrients can go up taller. And then I got to do something with this. I need to find somewhere for it to start vining, because that is just, I mean, look at the colors. It's so beautiful. But yeah, we did like a little walk path, and then down around that way is where our garden is. So yeah, here's the garden, and a couple updates here. We do plan on extending the garden. The plan is to continue it down this way. So I did order some new planters. We're going to be working on that very soon, and we're going to redo all this because I never laid like sand or anything down, and you can see all the grass growing through. But we have tons of pavers to continue that walk path down. And I think that'll look really good, turning that into a garden space. But yeah, that is the backyard. And in case you're wondering what's inside the building, it's a little bit of a mess right now, a little bit of a storage unit. But I have two, oh my, we've been trapped in jail. In case you're all wondering where they were. Come on, you wanna go inside? Mark says, let me in my house. But this is what's in the building. So, laundry room, quite a mess. We have like our liquor wine cabinet, and then the kids are playing video games. And this is my little workout space. So, sup? Yeah, okay. You're out of jail. I'm sorry. We'll see. We'll see. I had them. You've been bored? Oh, girl. You don't know what bored is. I've had them staying out there so I can film. But anyway, that is our house tour. So really quick, I just want to show you. I just changed something up. I didn't notice it until I watched the video back. But I didn't really love that big old plant on the table. I feel like it was taken away from the dining room. So I replaced it with my little fruit bowl. And I like that better. And then I put it over here instead. So I think that looks so much nicer. So that's how we're going to keep it for now. I felt like there was just like too much greenery happening, you know? So just disregard the way it was before. All right, y'all, that's going to wrap up this home tour. I'm actually going to give you an overview of like our golden hour really quick, because this is when the lighting in the house is like spectacular. And this is what like really sold me on the house, was the sunset and how the light comes in. I don't know. I love it. So anyway, that's it. I will have a lot of stuff in the description box. If you can't find it, just ask. Don't forget to subscribe as well. I will tell you now, I am having to slow down a little bit on uploads
Over the next week or so, I'm trying to get back on schedule, but my dad did have some major health issues. So, of course, that's been the main focus over the past couple days, and it has thrown off my schedule just a little bit, but that's okay. Family always comes first. Your thoughts and prayers are greatly appreciated for my dad to get back on track, get his health back in order, and hopefully we can get back to regular scheduled programming on all aspects of our life. Anyway, I really appreciate you guys, and I hope to see you in a couple days with a brand new video. Bye, y'all.